Okay, sports fans, today I'm going to be taking you along with me for a very realistic day in the life of a Ecom Chad scaler. So first things first, we need to get a bit of food, do some work, then we will be heading off to the gym where we get a bit of a sweat on. Then we need to do some more work, then we got some catch-up calls with clients, and then we will do some more work and then see what else the day brings. So going to be very realistic. There's no Lamborghinis, there's no Rolexes, nothing like that. Just a simple day in the life. So let's go.
Yeah, the ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys pussy and they PMSing. People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Damn right you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. Fuck what y'all think, fuck everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden in 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I been tryna pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Kiso, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean.
Okay, that was some good sweaty work. Okay, it's time to get cleaned up and crack on with some work. All right, what is on the menu today? Yes, you guessed it. Steak, eggs, bit of cheese and a bit of brown sauce. Literally cannot beat it. Man, the weather changes fast here. Obviously we're over in Thailand and it's in rainy season. And like this morning it was super sunny, super hot. It's still obviously hot, but super sunny. And now, literally within an hour or two, absolute downpour. Just life in the East. That is good stuff. So, plan today, just need to do some admin work with Google. Just for some context, right? So we have developed a software. It's like the most comprehensive e-commerce tracking software that is available. It's an absolute beast. And we just need to get some additional permissions from Google to connect, obviously, Google Ads and a bunch of like really heavy insights, because this isn't just like a surface level software. This is, you know, going deep, the analytics, the insights, the metrics, like it's some heavy stuff. So we need some additional permissions for that, for clients to be able to just log in, connect to their ad account, and then we can access all of that data. Meta's all good, Shopify's all good, Klaviyo's all good, even Loop subscription is all good. Honestly, it's a beast of a software, like, and unfortunately it's not available to the public. It's literally only available for our clients. If you work with us, if we do your ads, you know, CRO, email marketing, if you get a service from us, this comes included, which is so awesome. It's got inventory tracking, like inventory management. So obviously it's plugged into Meta, it's plugged into Google, it's plugged into Shopify. It sees how many you're selling per day, how much stock you have. It tells you what day you're gonna like run out, like you're forecasted to run out. It gives you an e-commerce health score, so across attention, conversion and retention. It gives you a score that is based on your own cost of goods, like your own unit economics, because obviously it pulls in the cost of goods from Shopify, payment gateways, etc. So it understands your break-even ROAS, net profit, margins, and it calculates certain KPIs across like click-through rate, thumb stop rate, add to cart rate, average order value, lifetime value, repeat rate, and it gives you a score as to whether you need to work on a certain metric or work on a certain pillar, such as attention. If your attention is lacking, you're not getting enough interest and attention efficiently enough, it will tell you. But obviously if everything is good across the board, your LTV to CAC ratio is healthy, etc., you can confidently scale, and it will tell you that, and it refreshes every day, and it's over a 30-day window, so that you can know month to month that you are not just healthy and profitable, but also over the long term as well, because the lifetime value to CAC ratio, the CAC is on a 60-day rolling window. LTV is like full LTV over the lifetime. So just super, super useful to have this. Like, there's so many questions that we get from clients around certain things. And so just being able to have a software that gives them an instant read every single day. And honestly, we were so sick of using platforms like Triple Whale or whatever, where just every section of it is an upsell or a cross sell, and it's glitchy, and it's not necessarily made by operators or brand owners, right? And we've worked with our clients to fill the software with things that they actually want to see and actually want to keep a read on. So just really, really awesome to have this. So need to do some admin work on that, just around some additional permissions. Then we have a call with a brand that we started working with a couple of months ago. They're a subscription brand based in the UK, and they've basically come to us to be able to scale their spend. So we've been ramping up the ad volume, putting certain strategies in place, building landing pages, and we are slowly starting to increase the amount of subscriptions that they get, where now we're starting to outpace the amount of churn, because that was the problem that they had. They weren't getting enough subscriptions fast enough to outpace their churn. We've now got them above that, and we're starting to scale above and beyond, but still lots and lots of work to do. So we're having a check-in there. And then we have to have another check-in with another client, where just a sort of weekly check-in, but we also are going to be running through some results from recently improving their Klaviyo flows, right? So we built them a whole new set of flows, way, way better than the previous ones. So we're going to be reviewing the data, whether they worked, what they the revenue per recipient, overall revenue, the amount of deliveries, everything, just kind of go through the results so that they can see the data, and then also see if there's any way to refine them to get some more performance out of them. Then after that, we have some ad work to do, some more admin work, and then I think that will pretty much wrap it up for the day. So lots to do.
Seen motherfuckers act lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know what to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She wanted many high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was hell nah, boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings.
All right, sports fans, that is it for today. We have wrapped up all of our calls that we had today. It's currently 5:14 p.m. and we have a bit more work to do, a bit more dev work. Seems like I'm just a developer nowadays. But very important work that needs to be done. We need to do a couple of other bits of ad work, then we'll get some food. Nothing interesting really. Main sort of takeaway from the calls we had with our clients is that everything is going well broadly. Some slight less than satisfactory performance on Meta. Just seems to be a little bit of a struggle on CPA to keep it tight, especially this week. It's fluctuated a little bit this week, despite not doing anything different, which is always a little bit frustrating in this world. But nonetheless, everything is still healthy. A lot of conversations around content, how to produce more content, but how to make sure that it is still good quality and on brand, because there's quite a lot of brands that will have really tight, strict brand guidelines and will struggle sometimes to kind of like let the wheel go, and give other people sort of creative freedom. And I think there's a little bit of compromise from time to time, which I think is good. But I do also think that brand owner that is like, annoying and just always, really protective over the brand and the vision and everything like that, I think that is actually really, really important. It's a bit of a catch-22 because in order to be able to scale on Meta specifically, you need to have a good amount of diversity. And so like being like fully one-dimensional with the branding guidelines sometimes can just not actually play into the way that Meta works. So there is a little bit of compromise that's needed, but I do also think it's important to be pretty rigid when it comes to branding guidelines, because that's what started the brand, that's what made it good, that's what brought the success. So you don't just want to sort of get some success and then let somebody let creators tarnish it or let them change the vision of it. Like, it's always good to have that sort of North Star founder keeping everything the way that it should. But nonetheless, that is it for today, guys. Literally just going to do some more dev work. It's not very fun at all. My life is not fun. It's not Lamborghinis, it's not Rolexes. Most of the time I'm just at the computer or at the gym, or going for a walk. It's not exciting, but I have a mission. I have goals that I want to accomplish. I have things that I need to do, and so I'm not going to do them by, renting Lamborghinis or whatever, or like going and partying and stuff. Like, I need to obviously do what I need to do on my computer to get to where I want to be. So I shall continue to do that until I am there. So yeah, this has obviously just been a super, super realistic day in the life. Again, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, just a bang average day of the week, which, some people might not like it, but I enjoy it. It's honest work. So anyway, if you like this video, obviously just drop a comment, drop a like, always helps out, and I will catch you in the next one.